I call this raw vlogging. No, little to no minimal editing. Currently eating pretzels. I've just been sitting here for an hour. Look, this is my to-do list right here. Hold on, let me show you. Oh, this is the one for today. What time is it? 2:38. I'm supposed to be studying right there. I didn't do anything. I was supposed to go fix the pillows, the living room couches, because I washed like the sheets or whatever. I didn't do that. I cut my nails though for school, but I still have my crack nail. I'm growing it out. I want to see how long I can grow it out before I get in trouble for like having nails in school. This is where we're at right now. And then, yep, that's basically where we're at. Whoopsies. So, updates. I changed my case. And then, I kind of want to rant about school. I'm like petrified right now. I'm in my second semester. How I got through this first semester, beyond me. Like literally beyond me. It got to a point where I was like purposely deferring from trying to get into my program. I was doing things that like if another person did, like yeah, they would have got cut. But like literally, I kid you not, there's gotta be something spiritual in it. Cause the way I was literally setting myself up for failure, but somehow made it past the first semester, crazy. Everybody over here stressing and crying. And then they kind of like fed me their negative energy, I'm not gonna lie. So at one point I was stressing and crying, but I was stressing and crying for the wrong reasons. I was stressing and crying because I wasn't putting in any work when I should have been putting work. Everybody else was like doing their little readings, doing their little studies. I was on summer vacation mode up until like October. Once I failed like my first 3 exams, I was like, oops. And the thing is, I was like, I can't let the people down. Gotta get this degree. I'm still furious about how it's taking me 4 years to get a 2-year degree. And I know they have that little like talk or whatever, like those motivational posts about like, oh, everybody does things at their own pace, blah, blah, blah. Like, babes, this is not my own, like, this is not the pace I want to be at. And it's like, they're like, oh, it's okay. Well, it's not okay for me. Like, you, and I know this is literally their exact point, but I don't care. Like, I'm supposed to have a bachelor's by now. Or about to be having a bachelor's by now. Why am I getting a damn associate's? I'm really mad. And then I'm in a Reddit page for my major, right? And they're like, oh yeah, I only got a job with my associate's degree. I don't need a bachelor's. Like a bachelor's is really, people are saying like a bachelor's degree is overrated. But like before I got into college, when I was a senior in high school, my whole plan was finish school by the time I'm 30. Once I'm 30, I'm done with school. And I wanted to get like my master's. I wanted to stop at master's, but now my mom has her master's, and I kind of want to one up her. So now I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta get a doctorate. But the way things are looking, it's looking like if I really want like a master's in anything, I gotta do a career change or something. Because with dental hygiene, you can't go that far. I think, as far as I know, you can't go that far. Like you can't get like masters in dental hygiene. I don't think you can get like a bachelor's, yes, and the master's. I think they said you can do either public health or education. And I don't want to do dental school. The thing is, I don't want to be in school for a long time, but at the same time, I do want like the highest degree I can. And I was thinking about maybe I should become like a CST or like an EMT. That one you only need a certificate. Like I just kind of want to no, my thing is I want to collect degrees like Infinity Stones. Like I want to like rack up knowledge or whatnot. So sometimes I think about doing nursing, but babes, I don't know if I'm built for that. But these are all just side quests to me. Y'all already know I got the bigger mission. I'm just, you know, these are all side missions I'm just trying to complete, and it's kind of discouraging. But anyways, I've been sitting here forever. You know what I was supposed to do, but I never did? I never put my snail mucus on. So you're probably wondering, why am I posting this video? I'll tell you why. I actually won't tell you. I'll show you. I lied. I'll show you and tell you.
It's really giving be yourself. A lot of people get analysis paralysis and they'll just sit there and they'll plan their first video for 3 months.
I watched Mr. Reese's video that popped up on my free feed. It was that video. I was like, yeah, you know what? He's right. He's right. Like, I scrolled, I watched 2 other videos, and then I sat on what he kept saying. I was like, here I am. I'm gonna go straight, and I'm doing this for myself. Like, I personally want to look back on this and just be like, I want to see where I'm at like maybe like 4 to 6 months from now. My fears. I have some fears for the new school year. Oh, look. This is what I'm doing to become an academic weapon. All right. So I bought brain and memory things, syrups, liquids, whatever. I don't care if it's a placebo effect or anything. I'm like, I'm taking that seriously. I don't care if it gives me a placebo effect. Like, do whatever you gotta do to make myself like retain information, because this semester I'm trying to become an academic weapon. I want to be able to have more free time and plan out how I study better. But my main two like kind of scaries right now is finding patients for school. If anybody wants to be my patient, please don't hesitate to reach out. And the other thing is just like academic wise, because last semester was like low-key a lot, but at the same time, was it really a lot, or was I just not putting in the work? Like, these people, like, I know it's like, you know how it's like, oh, it's not funny until it happens to you. That's how I feel right now. Like, they say, like, that kind of situation is happening right now. It's like, oh, the professors are like, oh, you got to do these readings beforehand. I'm like, yeah, sure. Babes, you better do these readings beforehand. Oh, you should probably start studying 2 weeks before the exam. Babes, you should probably start studying 2 weeks before the effing exam. Be on me. I didn't even check my GPA. All I know is that probably dropped. I don't want to look at it. Nope. I'm taking perio, radiology, and then Den 1200. So we have to start seeing patients. So then I'm like, because I can't use any of my family members. I don't have friends. that are willing to get the times that I'm getting. So low-key, I'm like, my target audience right now is retired women. No, not even women. Retired people in like their retired people, because retired people don't have nothing going on for themselves. no offense, like, I mean that in the nicest way possible. Like, they free to do whatever they want. They're like chilling and going on trips, but at the same time, retired people tend to like already have a dentist, and they usually have a good relationship with their dentist. I know this because I work in a dentist's office, and a lot of these people are retired, and they just be chilling and talking to the dentist like they're buddies, because they are buddies. But yeah, that's that. I was going somewhere with this. Oh yeah, so then again, it's not looking unlikely. Someone was like, use Facebook groups. I don't have Facebook, so I dug out my Facebook that I used to stalk my old middle school. Back when I was in middle school, I technically did have a Facebook, even though I jacked that I didn't have Facebook, because I technically didn't have a Facebook. But technically, I did have a Facebook, but I only used it to like, I think, I used it to like stalk my middle school people. The people I went to middle school with. I just wanted to like see what they were doing. This was back in middle school. I still luckily remember the password, so I used that. I kind of like, I don't think I did anything. I think I just followed groups in my local area. And then someone was like, oh, use the Nextdoor app. And I was like, okay, sure. So I used the Nextdoor app. I found patients, but I'm not sure how reliable they are, because I've never met them before, and I didn't even realize I don't have my real name on the damn website. So I'm like, maybe that's why these people are reaching out to me. I'm using like the last name Johnson. I was like, oh shoot. I didn't even realize it until I was like, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh shoot. And if you want to change your name, you gotta like update your password. I forgot my password. Yes. I got my outfit for the first day of school already. I'm wearing, if you guys saw that Shein video I posted with those swishy swashy pants, you remember those? Yeah. I'm gonna debut them for the first time this Wednesday when I start school. I don't have a top yet. I'm probably gonna wear black Uggs with this. And right now, I'm hotboxing my head right now with leave-in conditioner. And then like in about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, an hour. It's already been like 30 minutes. In like another 30 minutes or so, I'm gonna add in the miel. Yes, I made sure to get my miel with, because like at first I was like, Angela, don't fall for these trends. Don't fall for these trends. I kept seeing it video after video. I'm like, is this really the crack that y'all admit to it being? I was like, fine, I'll damn get it. Especially after like they're stealing the oil from us. I was like, let me get my hands on it now. Let me get my hands on it now. And then, so then that also inspired me to buy a whole bunch of other hair products because I realized I didn't really have proper shampoo and conditioner. I wasn't washing my hair properly. I don't wash my hair. My mom washes it for me. But I don't have proper products for my hair that are suited for my hair. Now I'm watching all these videos of people like talking about, oh, my natural hair, I take care of it so much. Like me and my natural hair are besties. We suck each other's throats on the daily. And it's just like, damn, I don't have that relationship with my hair. I'm constantly like putting it into like some shabby twist and I don't even, it'd be like drying up like the Sahara Desert before I decide to wash it. And even then I don't even I bought more shampoo and conditioner. That's that. Back to ranting about school. I ate, no, I did not eat anything. You know, Ice Spice is really inspiring me right now, like low-key. You'll see what I mean eventually. And no, I don't plan on rapping. Oh yes, look at this. I posted this thing on Abbott Elementary, right? Oh, see, another person is saying, see, I'm on a bunch of, I decided to like spam post on, not really spam post, but like post in 3 different subreddits I'm in an Abbott group and dental hygiene. And there was another one, but I forgot. And look, I got like 50 up votes on in my Abbott one. I feel like a celebrity, but I'm so mad because I accidentally made a typo, but it was too late because I already had like 1 comment and 3 upvotes, and I didn't want to repost it. So I just like kept the joke, and now the person that corrected my mistake has more upvotes than me. But it's okay. It's okay. Like a lot of people are sharing their favorite lines. A lot of them are like overused. I was actually hoping that I asked what was the funniest line on Abbott Elementary. A lot of people are giving like a lot of common answers. Let me tell you my favorite person. My favorite one is that Chris Hemsworth, right? No, the all-time favorite one is the one that goes Ava's like, okay, I could look up the video, but Ava's like, Zachary's talking about his boyfriend, right? No, I'm sorry. Rewind. Did I forget his name already? No, not Gregory. Liam. Oh gosh, I don't remember his name. What the heck? I have his face. Come on. Zach. His name's not Zach. The boyfriend is Zach. Gregory. Ava, Barbara, Melissa, Gregory, Miss Teagues, Janine, Mr. Johnson. Damn, I forgot his name already. What the heck? This is why I bought the damn memory thing, because if I can't even remember my man's name, how am I supposed to remember how to F to scale tooth number? Man, how am I supposed to explain periodontics to a 6-year-old child? Periodontics. Do I remember his name? I have his face. It starts with a J, doesn't it? Jacob. Yes. His name is Jacob. So Jacob makes the joke. What does he say? Give me a second. Now I'm purposely blanking out. All right, I'm coming back now. Jacob says that he's living with his like boyfriend or whatever, and then Ava says, "Oh, he saw you and he met you or something like that," and she was like, "He met you," and he thought more, and then Jacob like looks around or something, and then he says something, and then Jacob is like, and then Zachary, his boyfriend, comes, and then Ava goes, "Black," and then Zachary goes, "Actually, it's pronounced Zach." Oh my god, no, and it's so no, it's like the way it is. It's like, look, everybody's like huddled. It's like a little Family Guy episode or something. Everybody's just like huddled, right? And then Zachary's over here. Janine's so focused on the computer, and then you should have seen it, like the way Janine looks up, right? I'm not doing any editing, guys. So normally I probably would have had a pop up of what I'm talking about. No, this is just straight rants. So Janine looks up for the computer as he walks in. Everybody else is just like staring mindlessly. Then you see Ava's face contorts. Black? And then everybody's still like, everybody's just like, I think Barbara went like this, and Melissa starts smiling. Melissa starts smiling, and then Zachary says his line, and then by then everybody just turned to her, and she's like, "What? You were all thinking it?" I was like, ah. That whole scene is just, oh my. Let me look it up for you guys. And in the meantime, my second favorite joke right now. I know there's another one, but I can't think of it. If you want, I can tell you a favorite scene. My favorite scene has to be Melissa dressing up as Scarlet Witch. I'm a sucker for Scarlet Witch. I'm a sucker for my Wanda baby. Wanda baby. I love Wanda baby, so. No. And then the second one was that Chris Hemsworth joke. The Chris and Liam Hemsworth joke. I'm like, I couldn't even laugh during that scene because I was just like, it was so well crafted. I never heard that before. That was genius. That's something like you probably pulled that straight from God or something, like, because that was unheard of. Like, I was like, damn. Maybe someone, maybe it has been a joke before, but I literally never heard of that. I'm sitting here like, damn, that was good. That, like, I couldn't even laugh because it was just like, damn, that was good. Damn, I like shocked. I think the joke was, okay, so this kid was he was wearing pants, but the pants were too short on him. Not too short, but like short on him. So instead of it going all the way to his ankles, they were like above his ankles by his shins. So then Ava goes, something Kristen Liam's, and then he was like, the boy was like, Kristen Liam's what? And then she was like, something Kristen Liam's because you're missing a couple of Hemsworth. What? Yo, the writers of Abbott Elementary just really just like cooking up what type of sorcery y'all got going on right now to make such good lined ass jokes. And don't even get me started when Barbara was saying, why would you prune pren dumpsterly or something like that. I was like, okay, Barbara. All right. Like, good for her. All right. Black. No, it's pronounced Zach. Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. Welcome to this Zach. He lives with you? Yeah. I just moved in.
Actually, I can't tell what you guys see.
Wow. Yep. He's so great. So he knew you and was like, more. Well, sounds like a really neat guy.
Look at the way she looks.
Oh, sure.
And look how. No.
Okay.
Okay, wait, I'm talking over it. Hold on, you can see it again.
He lives with you? Yeah. I just moved in last month. And that's going well. Yep. He's so great. So he knew you and was like, more. Well, sounds like a really neat guy. Well, she's such a menace. Right? Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's my guy. Oh, okay. It's actually pronounced Zach. You must be Ava. Okay.
Okay, so like, look, it's so funny. Like,
just moved in last month, and that's going well. Yep.
All right.
He's so great. So he knew you.
Everyone's smiling, right? All right. And then look, notice how Janine's focused. Yeah. Notice how Janine's focused the same time. Oh, look, they said it's the same thing. They love the same thing. Notice how everybody's focused on Janine. Notice how Janine is so focused on doing whatever it is situation she was dealing with. So then,
it was like, more.
Look at the way Gregory turns around. The way his face drops. And look at the way April just like kind of covered up for himself, just like in the scene. Like look at the way she's looking around. Barbara just smiling. Janine's still focused.
Yeah. Hey, there's my guy. Oh, okay.
I know you see it. I know you see him. I know you know Gregory's about to do his little. You know he's about to do it. So now.
It's actually pronounced Zach. You must be Ava. Oh.
Oh my God! Look at Mr. Johnson. How did Mr. Johnson get here? Oh wait, no, he was always there. It's Barbara's face and Melissa. You can see the very little smirk right there. You see that little crack? That's her little smirk showing.
Okay.
Look at her. She's smirking. And now you got Janine's attention. Thinking it.
I see you. Don't look at me like that. So this Zach, he lives with you? Yeah.
Okay, so how was that? Hold on. I still have my Christmas tree in my room. I'm getting rid of it now. I didn't realize I was talking for like 20 minutes straight. That's strange. But back to school, because this rant was supposed to be about school. I chose school as my topic. Look at the way wearing this thing. This thing is like a splint thing to prevent hyperextended thumb, because apparently this is not normal and it's supposed to be like this. I wear this religiously. I only take it off during the showers, but there have been some instances where I accidentally kept it on in the shower. But I wear this all the time, like my damn bracelets. It's become like one of those. So because of that, I don't know if you noticed, but there's hyperpigmentation right by my knuckle area, because sometimes, for some reason, during some days when I have it on, it like presses into my skin, and I just ignore it because it's just like, oh, it's whatever. But no, I've noticed that the shape of my thumbs have changed. When did I didn't buy this. Somebody in my class gave it to me. Was Maria gave this to me. I'm saying Maria like you know who she is. You just have to. Maria gave this to me because she said it was too big on her. I believe she gave this to me in September. So I've been wearing this for 4 months now. And I don't know if you could see it from here, but my thumb shape is very different. Not very different, but like, I don't like it. I don't like the way it just like deformed me. Okay, that sounds very wrong. I take that back. I apologize. I don't appreciate the way it contorted my body against my will. I didn't want it to contort my body. I just wanted to like hold an instrument steady or whatnot. And then obviously the hyperpigmentation. But now I gotta get another one for this hand, because we're gonna start seeing patients, which means I gotta start learning how to use my non-dominant hand to hold a mirror properly. And I had this whole thing set up. I think I'm gonna make a 30-minute rant. How much time do I have left? 23 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Okay. So red. Ignoring it. So I had this whole thing planned that set up for after winter break, after the end of the fall semester. I had this whole plan for winter break. I was gonna spend 1 week just relaxing, and then I was gonna spend 1 week relaxing, and that took me till Christmas. And then after Christmas, I was gonna start practicing my instrumentation, and then we got winter assignments. I was going to do my winter assignments, and I was going to finish everything in 2022, so that way I can like come into 2023 with like no work assignments for now or whatever, enjoy my break. That didn't happen because they said they weren't going to post any homework until after the new year. So I was stuck bringing my 2022 assignments into 2023. So then eventually, like, I was supposed to do instrumentation. I planned it out. Like, I was going to do, like, 1 week on one instrument. I was like, it's perfect. By the time I come back, all my teachers are going to be impressed with me. They're going to be like, Angela, you've improved so much. Oh, my gosh, look at you. Oh, my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, my gosh, you're, like, a real dental hygienist. And love, none of that got done. But I'll show you what did get done. I did 2 of my assignments. And the only reason why I did 2 of my assignments is because they, like, scheduled a 1-day only test. quiz. Let me say that instead of just trying not to scare you. They scheduled a 1-day only quiz. So then I decided to like complete like one other assignment. So today I'm supposed to figure out myself together. No, I'm supposed to figure myself out right now. I'm gonna. Oh man, I got a lot to talk about. Hold on. I'm not going anywhere. I gotta talk. So nothing got done. Nothing productive that I wanted to get done got done. There's that. Next thing's next. I got my planner here. I stopped using my planner like after September. After mid-October. Mid-October is when I just like completely like my planner started to collect dust. I mean, look at all this stuff. Look how colorful it was back then. And then look at November. Well, okay, look at December. Yeah. So now I updated again. And I have to go back and update. So for Perio, we have a quiz on the first day of class. How exciting. So I got to start studying for that. Quizlet, I'm going to start using that religiously because I realized that that's what kind of helped me pass my test. These are the two things that did help me do well on my exams when I actually put effort into them. One is Quizlet. I would like put everything into like question forms or whatnot, just like make these online flashcards. It like really did well for me, especially like while I was on the train. I would just do it on the train. It was like a whole hour of studying. I'm not gonna lie, staying up, pulling an all-nighter, sleeping on information. Let me say that. So in the night hours when I was supposed to be sleeping, I was doing these little flashcards on Quizlet. It actually helped because when I slept on that and I woke up, and as soon as I woke up, like I could literally tell you what posterior means. I could tell you how to scale a heavy calculus patient, whatever, blah 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 blah. And then another thing that helped me study is like not the night before the exam, but 3 nights before the night before the exam. If I spent at least 3 days studying the night before the night before the night before, before the night before the night before, no, yeah, before the night before the night before, then I was like set. I had information, like that information was stored in my brain. I'm ready to use it. I didn't do anything. I didn't do any readings before going into, I didn't do anything, but this semester I really want to prove myself differently because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a long rant. But I'm only doing this for myself, I guess, so YOLO. Because I wanted to prove myself this semester that am I really smart? Like, do I have like brain capacity, brain functioning to succeed in school? Or is it really just a result of following the rules in the school and just, you know? Because like you already know, if you're in school right now, especially like lately nowadays, it's really not about like learning. It's just about passing. So I'm trying to figure out, like I've been on that path of just passing. I'm in honors. I'm in like not 4.0 but 3.7 GPA, blah blah blah, all these like high academically achieving things, but I'm just like, did I really get there based on my brain or just because I followed the rules? You tell me. So now I want to push myself this semester and figure and like debunk the myth. Like, is it really like, am I really smart, or is it because I just follow the rules? So that's where we're going with that. That's the goal for this semester. And if it does work out this semester, great. I'm going to use it for like my last year of school in the fall. So, all right, 3 classes. All right, Perio, I have to start studying for that. She didn't post any assignments, but I got to look at those notes. And I have to add some dates into my calendar. Textbook-wise, I bought almost all my textbooks for the first semester. A lot of people used the internet, but I bought my books because I can't do it online. It hurts my eyes. It hurts my eyes. I couldn't do it. I didn't buy my textbooks before. I bought my textbooks like 2 weeks into school. And I know a lot of people say, oh, don't buy your textbooks until the first day of school. Babes, we're not in the same program, aren't we? Yeah, because if you're in this program, you better be buying your like literally these people not just talking just to talk. Like they talking because they know what the F is about to go down. So if they give you the books to buy, babes, it's because you shouldn't buy it before the damn class starts, because you need to read up on your information. So I bought my books like mid-September. Mid-September, yeah. And I only rented one of them, and that was actually for a class that's I rented my oral anatomy book, but I bought my histology books and my 10, 12, 11, whatever book. And I kind of regret it now because I feel like the oral anatomy book had more information that's more relevant. That could be more relevant for the future semesters. But now I learned my lesson. I kind of, especially since FAFSA decided to like not, they took away my grant. They took away my grant money. So now it's just like, damn, I gotta pay out of pocket. I don't know how. So now it's just like, babes, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get all my books online. I'm not doing that. Wait. Let me show you the book I have. This is the book. We actually have to use the same book this semester. I'm actually glad I bought it in person. I mean, I have the physical copy. I don't think I could have done it online. A lot of people do it in my class, have like online textbooks, but they're also iPad girlies, even though some of them aren't guys, but a lot of people are iPad girlies. I use girlies as a general term. Please don't feel offended. So now it's just like, damn, I gotta be an iPad girly because I don't think I can download all the books. I'm gonna download all the books on this laptop as a backup, but really I don't plan on doing everything with this computer because that means I have to transport this computer to and from school, and I'm not doing that because it's huge and I don't have cases for it. So today I requested for an iPad, so I have to pick that up on the first day of school. Oh my gosh, my brother he's home. I hear him. He's home. I'm actually mad that he's home. All right, so then, yeah, I gotta do the homework is due, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, the homework is due tomorrow. I'm just trying to get myself together. And then let me show you the last thing. This is honestly the only tool I picked up, even though they really strongly recommended that we practice over the break. The only tool I ended up picking up was the probe. And if you know the probe, you know the probe is kind of pretty much basic. But this is what I managed to do. I managed to put my typewriter on a fake mount. This was actually like, you know those like shoe thingies? You know, like they use these poles with this and then they put like the little fabric thingy. Like I have one right there. I could show you. Hold on. Yeah, like that. Oops. That's basically what I use. Because I had one like this, but then these started breaking off. So they've just been sitting in the attic. But then I thought about it like a couple days ago. I was like, wait a minute, this little area where it could fit this pole, it like my finger could fit through it. So I'm like, I gotta find something. If I could find something like finger dimension width, I could put this in. So now I put this in, and now boom, look, I have my fake typewriter with I have my real typewriter with a fake mount. So now if I adjust it, well, boom, now I can start. Go. Oh, can you see it? Oh gosh, that's my brother. Look, I can stability. Yes. But my first clinic lesson isn't until this Saturday, so maybe if I could like practice one instrument a day between now and then, it'll kind of seem like if I spend like an hour on each day with one instrument, it'll kind of seem like I'm very mad that he didn't go to after school. It'll kind of seem like I did something during the whole semester. Am I done ranting about school? I hope so. Am I? Oh yeah. Let me tell you the biggest con I realized during my first semester. My real battles was being faced with the reality of, oh my goodness, you're back to school in person for the first time. You're finally in your major. You're no longer taking your prereqs. Now you have to realize like this is what college life is. So my biggest like challenge was like transitioning from online to in person, especially it's worse because I started online as a high schooler. So I've never really got that college experience. I never really got like And the classes, the workload I had, I never had that like true, like the realities of college. Like, oh my goodness, you have to write a college essay. Oh my gosh, you need to write this term paper. Oh my goodness, this is what college life is like. Because a lot of my prerequisites I took while I was in high school, and because you're in high school, a lot of the workload is a lot easier, so I didn't have to face any of that. So now I'm like being thrown all this stuff, and it's just like, whoa, wait, I just came back from vacation. What's going on here? Hold on, my brother's about to interrupt me. Yeah, he's about to interrupt me. Give me a second. Okay, he's changing. All right. So, what was I talking about? School. Yeah, that was my biggest challenge. So I'm like already at a disadvantage because a lot of people in my section were like people that already have a degree and stuff, or they already have experience in the field. I just got my experience in the field. I just got this job as a dental assistant. So I'm very much new to this. And I know there's other people that are also new to this, but for some reason my batch just feels like a group of like smarty pants. Like I'm in like a higher advanced group. It just felt like that because everybody knew what the F they were talking about. I'm just like, how? So that was my battles. So like maybe if I overcame that, I would have been at that same level at this time. So for the most part, I stayed pretty like ask anybody. I really didn't talk much. I didn't talk much in my class. Like yeah, I didn't talk much. I didn't, if barely at all. We have a group chat. I barely said anything. I'm lying. I did. And in the beginning, I did say things in the group chat, like when I needed help and advice. But then it was like I got like a little anxiety. And once I met these people in real life, I was like, oh shoot, I'm scared of you guys now. But it was just like all in my head things, and it's still all in my head. So now I don't say anything in the group chat. I'm too scared because my biggest fear is like, what if I give you guys the wrong information? Half the time they're asking questions that I don't have the answers to, so I just stay quiet because I don't have any of the answers to it. And it's just like I also don't want to be wrong. I don't want to give you wrong information, so I don't want to say anything. That's why I don't talk in my class. So if anybody in my class is watching, that's why I don't talk, because I'm scared to give you guys the wrong information. Because y'all, listen, this is for my classmates right now, if they ever watch this video. Y'all are a lot smarter than you think. This is going back to my point of why I felt like I was at a disadvantage. So I'm bringing it back right now. Y'all don't give yourselves enough credit. That's your problem, and that's what low-key like pissed me off. That's what like you had people literally talking down on themselves, like, that's only if we make it to the next semester, you guys. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fail. Mind you, they end up with like an 85. Now I know the thing is, I know they might have higher standards, but girl, this stuff is not easy. So count your blessings where your blessings are. Because it's better, you're crying over your 85, but I'm like blank stare with my 54. You're pulling your hairs out over your 80, trying to figure out like what's my next step, because clearly I'm gonna fail after getting an 80. Maybe I should work licking the streets on the floor for like 14 an hour. Maybe that's gonna be my new life. Mind you, I'm blank stare with a 10 out of 100. Like, y'all don't give yourselves enough credit, and that's what pissed me off. So now you're like releasing all this negative energy, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna fail. Oh my gosh, we're gonna fail. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna make it. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to change our degrees. Blah blah blah. All this negative ass energy, and it's around, and it's circulating me. It's in circulating me. Now, if I try to shut those rumors down, like, y'all don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. And a lot of people were like, don't be saying that. But then those same people were like, don't be saying that. We're also freaking out. It was just a whole bunch of negative energy going around. And it was really starting to affect me, because before I walked into thinking, I was like still on summer vacation, I was like, I can fix myself. And then just looking around, it's like, even if I did feel confident on a test, because that when I finally started to study and like do well, do better. Let me say it with that, because I didn't exactly do well. I was still like flunking up. Like after failing those 3 exams, I finally like decided to put work in. I saw some progress, but then Sims 4 decided to like snatch me up. So then that happened, and then I fell. Let me just say I fell, and that happened. So I barely made it out of that semester. I barely made it out that semester, and I was already feeling overwhelmed with just school. And that wasn't even at me at my full capacity too. Like I was barely even trying, and I was already stressed. Now I got a job, I got school, and now I'm actually planning on trying. Now I gotta worry about finding patients, all that. And let me wrap this up before my brother barged in my room. So these people are giving out negative energy, now it's starting to affect me. So now instead of, even when after I started studying for exam, I'm thinking like, I got this, I'm good, and you have all this. Angel, what do you think you're gonna do? No offense, like I'm trying to fit in, okay? I must admit, I'm trying to fit in. So I'm just like, oh, I think I'm gonna do okay. But the way I said it didn't sound confident. I don't think I ever said I'm gonna fail. I just gave looks like, girl. And there was this one girl, May May. Shout out to May May. May May felt like my rock, low key, because May May just got me. May May just knew what the F was going down. Like she goes, Angel, what did you get? I'm like, May, you know what the F I got. Like, come on now. Like, May just, really, that's all I could say. Like, May was a real one. She was actually one of the first people to talk to me. I lied. Caroline was the first person to talk to me. But May was the first person to, like, actively talk to me. Oh, I got another, advice on how to get patients. So yeah, like Mimi started talking to me in a locker room one day, and I didn't really understand what she was saying. I thought she had me mixed up for another girl, so that's why I was just like nod my head and agrees. But then week after week, we kind of started, and now, yeah, Mimi was like probably the one person I ever felt confident telling my failing grades to. Like everybody else would be like, hey, what'd you get? I stayed silent because nobody ever asked me. But then when Mimi asked me, I was like, Mimi, I got a damn 15 out of 100. May, I failed that thing so damn bad. May, I just got a 70. May, you would never guess it. I got a 90 F and 4. Big ups to me. Like, I told May all my grades. But like, that just goes to show it's never too late to like really like turn yourself down around or turn yourself around. It's never too late to turn yourself around. Because when I had my midterm progress, my teacher was like, because I failed the first instrumentation thing with the, like a 50, 60, 61. I got a 61, but my advisor was like, Angela, we're only like 33% into the semester. I'm like, how the heck are we 33% into the semester, but we only got like 2 months left? That didn't seem real to me. Not even 2 months. We only had 1.5 months. Like, you're telling me the other 66% is 67% is like in the course of like 6 weeks? How's that possible? Mind you, we also had Thanksgiving weekend off. So I was like, how's that happening? How is there still hope for me? Babes, look at me. I'm going into my second semester. There's still hope for me. So let me just continue to pray, do my little prayers, trust in the Lord, because that's the only way I'm going to get through this semester, really. Yeah, negative energy. Back to that. Negative energy. So now it's just like, they really start to affect me. So even if I thought I was gonna do well, these people had me thinking like, yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fail. Oh my gosh. What should I do? Should I change my major? I think I gotta do nursing. I think I gotta do nursing. Like, that's literally how I was. Like, that's my reenactment of my inner thoughts. Like a mile a minute. I'm like, every time it got overwhelming, I'm just like, oh, I gotta change my major. I'm not gonna make it out. Oh my gosh, I already failed 3 classes. This is it for me. I gotta say goodbye to CBC. And that's another reason why I didn't want to bond with people. I didn't want to talk with people, because I didn't want to make bonds and then just like feel like that shame when I got kicked out the program. What if I got kicked out? Because I didn't want to like build all these bonds, and it's like, guys, I'm not making it. We lost 3 students, and I'm actually surprised we lost 3. I'm genuinely surprised. I know some people might argue like, oh yeah, I saw it coming. Saw it coming. Girl, I didn't. I thought all y'all was smart. Oh, sorry, that came out wrong. I'm not calling those 3 people not smart. I was just like, I thought all of us were gonna make it. Like, I didn't. I don't like how the stakes were too high. I hate it. Like, once you get kicked out the program, you can't come back. I hated it. That's what I hate. Like, y'all don't believe in second chances. That felt so cruel. You needed at least a 75 in both your class, both of the parts of these both parts of, you needed a 75 in clinic and seminar. At least if you failed the 70 and it's all part of one class, oh my gosh, like the stakes were way too high. That's a lot of pressure on a 2-year degree. That's a lot of pressure. I feel like it was some of the rules were very unfair. You can't make up anything. Like, there's literally no makeups whatsoever. No makeups. Like, these people keep pounding it down your throats. There's no makeups whatsoever. This it felt like if you tripped a little bit, if you stumble a little bit, they're gonna slit your throat off and get kicked out. Like, damn, huh? Damn. So yeah, negative energy, and it's like it's hard to ignore it when you're like surrounded these. You're gonna be surrounded around these people for the next 4 semesters. So now I gotta figure out a way to tune that out. Or maybe like I don't even want to be fake to them either. I don't want to be like, yeah, I agree with you, and then just be like, Lord, please forgive the words that came out of my mouth. No, I think I gotta like conform what they're saying into just something positive. And I gotta teach you, I gotta tell these people like, y'all gotta stop thinking like that. Y'all for real, watch the words that come out your mouth. Cause y'all like, no, like I kid you not, it just literally felt so draining hearing them talk about failing. It felt so draining. Like I felt like I was being suffocated. Like I felt like I had to like leave the room and get out because y'all was talking reckless. Y'all was talking nonsense, and y'all had no faith in yourselves. I said it. Y'all had no faith in yourselves, and it was starting to affect me. Then I started to, what's the opposite of not having faith? Leafy, disfaith, disbelieve. I started to lack faith in myself. I guess that's right. Yeah, I started to lack faith in myself as well because these people were affecting me. And that just goes to show you guys, if you're surrounded by negative energy, please don't be afraid to leave the room. For me, I can't, and if you can't leave the room in situations, conform the energy. That's all I gotta say. Like, I kid you not, it felt so draining. Like, it felt like all this, like a literal thick air. Like, I had to slice through that thing. That thing was crazy to hearing them talk bad about themselves like that. Hearing them talk down on themselves like that. Like there was y'all all smart. Like let's be effing for real right now. Y'all all smart. I gotta get a drink of water. I've been ranting for too much. I'm not even gonna watch myself before I post this video. I'm literally posting it right now. I'm not watching it back. If I do watch it back, it has to be sometime in the spring or summer after school. So those are my school rants and my life rants. This is the way I talk, by the way. I start with one topic. I go into another topic. No, I start with one topic. I branch out into 3 different topics. I try and go back until those 3 topics have another subtopic. One of those subtopics goes back to the initial 3 subtopics, and then I branch out another 3 from that, and then somehow I end up back on the trail. A lot of points I made probably have not been concluded. And that's okay. I didn't think I was gonna talk for this long. I was gonna show you guys like me getting myself together on the computer, but it's not happening. So going into the semester, I'm trying to, what did we learn? Going into the semester, we're gonna put more efforts into our studying, put more efforts into our practicing time, have more faith in ourselves, try not to let the negative get to us, and it's time for me to put on some Miel oil. Goodbye.